Now you are going to learn how to use NSE scripts and how to utilize them in penetration testing and network assessment. In every case, you are going to find NSE scripts very useful in your day-to-day work. In order to begin, in your terminal type in nmap-sv-script http title against scanme.nmap.org. With the argument --script, we utilized NSE scripting engine inside nmap. This is basically a scan within a nmap scan where a parallel thread or parallel NSE thread where NSE scripting engine is initialized and the specified script is being run within a nmap scan. There is great variety of NSE script, both supported and not supported by nmap, that can be used for a great variety of tasks and purposes. This particular script, HTTP title, is used for displaying HTTP title in the output of nmap scan. Since we are scanning scanme.nmap.org, the HTTP title is go ahead and scan me. Also, by adding comma after the HTTP title, you can add another NSE script and run it within your scan. For this example, we are going to use HTTP headers. It is very important not to forget to remove the white space behind a comma when you are adding another script. So in this case, after comma, there should be no blank space at all. And if you leave the blank space after the comma, you are going to get failed to resolve error in the output. In the end, this is a great example how can we run multiple NSE scripts in a single nmap command. By doing just --script vuln, we can run all the scripts that are in vulnerability category inside NSE scripting engine and libraries which are located inside nmap directories. Now we are going to demonstrate what the nmap is doing in the background when running a NSE script just by adding -v on the end of nmap NSE command. In this case, nmap has loaded 105 scripts for scanning, which all belong to vulnerability category. In the right terminal, I'm going to run another example, which is nmap-sv, and I'm going to tell the nmap to run all the scripts from version and discovery categories by putting them inside quotation marks. Now I'm going to run all the exploit scripts from the exploit category inside NSE scripting engine. If we are using multiple NSE scripts from a same category, we are going to use the quotation marks or commas behind name of the scripting category. So we can include multiple NSE categories inside a quotation marks, or we can only separate them with a comma. Also, there is a way to exclude a specific NSE category by putting inside quotation marks, not exploit, for example. This will run all the scripts except the ones in the exploit category. Since these kinds of scans can take literally forever, we are going to pass on to the another examples. Let's say that we want to run a specific NSE category, but we do not want to run two NSE scripts within that category, so there is a way to exclude them. We are going to do that by typing in nmap-sv script and inside quotation marks open a parenthesis, type in http -wildcard, close the parenthesis, and then add not. Again, open the parenthesis, type in http slow loris or http brute, close the parenthesis and close the quotation marks, and then add the target that we want to scan. In this case, everything except http slow loris or http brute scripts will be run from inside http NSE category. While we wait for a scan in the right terminal to finish, we are going to check what is happening with the vulnerability scan in the left terminal window. when scanning with vulnerability category NSE scripts, when we get the output, it is important to check for CVEs, and we are going to paste that CVE ID and Google it or search for it on the internet. This way you can identify and connect exploits to a specific vulnerability. As you probably expect, you can find a lot of details regarding the CVEs or vulnerabilities. There are a couple of script categories, which are auth, broadcast, brute, default, vulnerability actually, version, safe, malware, intrusive, fuzzer, external, exploit, denial of service, and discovery. All of these categories have a great number of scripts inside them, and many of them can be easily used and utilized in conducting penetration tests, security assessments, and basic or more advanced administrative tasks.